Hey guys, happy Monday, April 13th. We've survived 2 weeks of e-learning, so I'm very proud of you guys. And, I know it's a difficult time, but we're going to get through it and get used to it and be successful. So I've noticed that a lot of you guys are having a difficult time with staying organized and trying to figure out what teacher is doing what assignments do I need to do, and it's very confusing to try and navigate everything on Edsby. So the goal for today is hopefully I'm going to teach you what you can do to be more organized and to be more productive. So we're going to talk about the e-learning expectations first. I sent that out before we started e-learning, but you may have missed it. And we're also going to look at the e-learning schedule. This is what Turkey Creek has kind of developed to make sure that every teacher is on the same page as well as every student. Then we're going to talk about assignment trackers, and that's going to be your assignment this week. So our learning target is I can be successful with e-learning by staying organized and tracking my assignments. So I really want to focus on tracking your assignments and figuring out a way for you to be very organized and productive to make sure you're getting all of your work done from all of your teachers and it's not overwhelming to you. Okay, so I'm going to start with looking at Edsby. Okay, so when you log into Edsby every day, okay, let me pull up my Edsby here for you. When you log into Edsby and you go to a specific class, I'm just going to pick on first period reading, okay? So I go into a class. You see the majority of the things from your teacher in the main wall here, or they have also put things in the library. Like I have put each weekly video lessons in the library, okay? This is where you're going to get your information for what you're supposed to do for that class. But I want to start with the expectations that we sent out as an e-learner, okay? I know it's very different from what we have been doing in the classroom because I'm not there with you. All of your teachers are not there with you. You're expected to be able to do it by yourself or with your parents or siblings' help. So the expectations, I'm just going to walk through each of these with you, okay? You are expected to be logging into Edsby every single day, daily, okay? That means every day of the week. Now, don't worry about weekends, okay? We have some grace there. So, and even Friday, really, you don't need to necessarily be on the computer all day long on Fridays either. So Monday through Thursday, you're going to be accessing your online lessons at certain times, okay? So 9 a.m., 11 a.m., and 1 p.m. are when teachers are supposed to be posting their things ready for you to access, okay? Monday and Wednesday, you'll also have one at 3 p.m., okay? And that's going to be reading, all right? Now, your assignments are due 1 week after being assigned. So we're giving you some grace here and allowing you an entire week to do those assignments, all right? Now, you need to be following the assigned e-learning student schedule, which I'm going to go over with you, okay? It's also on Turkey Creek's website, or it's on my Edsby page, okay? You wanna make sure that you're contacting your teachers via Edsby during their assigned conference times, which I'll talk about that, or if more help is needed, you can email the teacher through Edsby for a specific time to check back in. So I know I can only speak for me, but if you message me, I try to get back to that as soon as possible. If you post on the wall, it can get a little confusing and I might not see it. So just make sure that you're messaging me if you have a question. All of your work is going to count for your fourth quarter grades, okay? So third 9 weeks is over with. This is all going to be for that last quarter, okay? So those are the expectations. Now, here's the schedule. Let me go to the schedule for what we are supposed to be doing each day, okay? So we're looking at the Turkey Creek Middle School students e-learning schedule. This is also on your Edsby page. I sent this out. Okay, so it's broken down by each day of the week. You have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay, so on Mondays at 9 a.m. is when you should be looking for your math teacher. Okay, I'll go ahead and just put a little star next to these while I talk about them. So on Monday at 9 a.m., your math teacher is either having a live Zoom lesson or they have posted a video lesson for you. Okay, so at 9 a.m., you want to be looking for that math. So only going to your math page on Edsby. Then at 11 a.m., you want to check in with your language arts teacher, see what they have posted for you to do. Might be a Zoom video lesson, a Zoom live lesson, or a video lesson. At 1 p.m., You want to check with your elective classes, okay? So that's Spanish, that's art, that's Mr. Ransom robotics, whatever elective class you have. You want to check in at 1 p.m. on their page. Now at 3 p.m., you want to look at mine, reading, okay? So at 3 p.m., you should be coming around to my page, and you'll know that I don't have any live lessons. I only have video lessons, so you can go back and watch them at any time. Now from 2:30 to 4:30, this is when your teachers of social studies, PE, and science are at their computers ready to conference with you, ready to help you, okay? That doesn't mean you can only talk to them during this time. If you have a question at 1 o'clock for one of their classes, then message them, okay? Don't feel like you can only talk to them during those 2 hours, because you're gonna have questions outside of those 2 hours, okay? Now, let's move on to Tuesday, okay? So Tuesday at 9 a.m., you're not gonna check math, you're gonna check your social studies class, okay? They might have a Zoom lesson or a video lesson. Then at 11, you're checking what your PE teacher has posted. At 1, you're checking what your science teacher has posted. And then notice, we don't have reading on Tuesdays, okay? I'm not posting any lessons for you to do on Tuesdays. So that's just time for you to work on assignments from anything you got on Monday or on Tuesday. And then 2:30 to 4:30 is when you can conference with your math teacher, your language arts teacher, your elective teachers, or me, your reading teacher, okay? So that's Tuesday. So Monday and Tuesday is a rotating schedule. Now, Wednesday, we go back to math in the morning at 9, language arts again at 11, your elective teacher at 1, and then me again at 3. So I'll have a lesson for you on Monday, and I'll have a lesson for you on Wednesday. At 2:30 to 4:30, you can conference with those teachers as well. Okay, remember, you don't only have to talk to them during those times. Thursday, we repeat Tuesday's schedule. Social studies at 9, PE at 11, science at 1, and then at 3, you're working on any of those other assignments. You also have that conference time from 2:30 to 4:30 that those teachers are at their computer ready to help you. Okay, then Friday, you're gonna spend that whole day, okay, doing independent work, doing those assignments. So no teacher should be posting really any assignments for you to do. I know I have my weekly check-ins on Fridays, but that's not necessarily something that's counting towards your grade. It's just something for me to check in with you to see how you're doing, okay? So this is independent work. So this is you working on whatever you didn't get to finish throughout the week. Okay, and then I also have, you can be getting on Brightfish if you don't have anything else to do. So this is your schedule, all right? You want to take a picture of this so you have it on your phone. You want to copy it down on a piece of paper. You want to print it out. You need to do something so you have this in front of you every single day until you memorize the schedule, okay? So just like you have your periods 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 at school, okay, at home, your periods are a little bit different. So you can kind of look at 9 a.m. as being your first period, 11 a.m. being your second period. So you have 1, 2, 3, kind of only 4 periods throughout the day if you want to look at it like that, okay? So now that we know the schedule that you should be following, how do I keep track of all the assignments? So I'm going to show you 2 examples of assignment trackers that I want you to pick from. And I'm going to show you how to use them. And your goal this week is to use an assignment tracker, take a picture of it, and send it to me, which I'll show you that. I'll tell you that again later. Okay, so here are your 2 examples. So this one is my favorite just because it's pretty and I like the pretty font, okay? And then we have another one that's a little more straightforward. You can choose whichever one you want, okay? You can print them out if you have a printer. You can figure out how to type onto it if you'd like to use that. You can make it editable and do that in Microsoft Word or in Adobe if you know how to do that. Or you can recreate this on a sheet of notebook paper, okay? It's very simple. It's lines and boxes. You can create that on a piece of paper and have it next to you in a journal, in a notebook, just on a sheet of paper, something you're not going to lose, something you're going to keep track of. So you want to put the week of here. So the week of means the week of 4/13 to 4/17. That's this week. You would just want to put the days of the week, the Monday through Friday there, okay? Now, you have space for you to keep track of where the class is. And let me just get a marker here so that I can mark for you. Space to put where the class is, what the assignment is you're supposed to do, and when it's due, okay? And another class, another assignment, and when it's due. And when you're done with it, okay, that's when you want to go ahead and you want to put a check mark right there. Hey, I'm done. I know I don't need to worry about that anymore. I turned it into that teacher and I'm good to go. Okay. So then you also have on the right side here, the don't forget, maybe there's something that's really, really important that you need to be keeping track of on that column. You can do that. Let me go ahead and clear my drawings here so you can see that better. You have tons of space for you to be writing your assignments for that week. And then down at the bottom, you have important dates this week. So you have things that you can be writing down here that are really super important. Maybe a teacher is giving a test on a certain day. Maybe there's a project that's due on a certain day. Things that are super important that you really need to keep track of, you can use that space down at the bottom. Okay, so I like that because it kind of gives you your week at a glance. So again, I said I like this one because the font's pretty, it's very straightforward, it's clear, and it's just nicely organized. So there's that one, but then you also have this one that you could choose from, okay? So this is very plain and simple. It's just a straightforward table that has plenty of room. Hopefully you're not gonna have that many assignments in a week, so you could reuse this. You could have this for 2 or 3 weeks really, if you'd like to, okay? So basically, very clear, same thing. You put what the assignment name is in this column. When is it due? Did I complete it? So in that column is where you're going to put your check mark. Yes, I did it. I submitted it. And then you can even keep track of your grade. What did you get on it here? So if that's something that's more your style, then you want to maybe choose this one because you can put what grade you actually got on this assignment tracker as well. So like I said, it's really long, so you can use this for a couple of weeks because there's a lot of lines for you to use, but this other one is more so used just by each week. So each week you would have to create a new sheet of paper for that, okay? So now, how do I use this? So basically, I'm gonna go to Edsby, and let's say it is Monday morning at 9 a.m. Okay, let's pretend this is your math class because I don't have access. I'm not a student. I don't have the student view. So I'm going to show you from my point of view. Everybody has this wall. Your wall looks almost the same as mine. Okay, this is the wall of the class, by the way. This middle section, the main page of the class, is called the wall. So on the wall, let's say, it's Monday, right? So I'll go down to this Monday one, right? So I always say happy Monday. Here's the link for today's lesson. And then I have the link for my YouTube video that you can watch. So what I'd do is I'd open that up in a new tab, but I also list the assignments you're supposed to do here, okay? So I would say, okay, recap chapter 18 of Liddy. Now I know from watching this that Miss Rook did this for me, so that's not really an assignment that I have to do. Read chapter 19 of Liddy. She also did that for me in the video, so that's not really something I need to write on my assignment tracker, but here's something I actually need to do. Ooh, character response on Flipgrid. Okay, so she tells me I have to do that. So I'm gonna go to the assignment tracker that I like, and I'm gonna write, okay, it is reading class right here, and my assignment is to do, ooh, can't see that, character response. And I know that's supposed to be on Flipgrid, okay? So I'm gonna put that on my line there, and now I have that. Now it's not so pretty because I'm typing it kind of on here, and I would most likely print it out. And then my due date, I know it's a week from when she put this up, and that was that Monday. Oh, let me clear that, but Monday, that was last Monday, so then it would be due this Monday, so that would be 4/13. So then, oops, that's the wrong one, I don't want to use that one. So on the due date here, that's when I would write, okay, it's got to be due 4/13 then, okay? And so that's how I would do that. I write the class, I write what the assignment is, and then I can go back and I can see what else she has for me to do. I watch the video, and then I'm going to check my other class in a couple hours, okay? Because that teacher's supposed to be putting another assignment. Oh wait, on the wall here, I also see chapter 19 comprehension questions. Ooh, I need to add that to my assignment tracker. So I'll go back to my assignment tracker and I write reading and I write what I'm supposed to do, okay? So I want you every single day when you're going into each of those classes, remember your schedule's here. So at 9 a.m. when I'm going into my math class, I'm going to watch the lesson that she has for me, and then I'm going to have my assignment tracker right next to me so I can be writing down what assignments my teacher told me to do, okay? And then at 11 a.m., I'm checking my language arts teacher. I'm checking that. If I have that for period 2, I'm going to check period 2 language arts. I'm going to check what lessons they have, and then whatever assignment she gives me, I'm going to put on here. So once I have all my assignments listed on here for the day, then I can go do them and work on them. Okay, so I want you to keep track and stay organized, because there are some people that are doing some assignments for my class and they're missing all these other ones. And I think it's just because we're confused and we don't really know what we're supposed to be doing. So I need you to have something tangible that you are writing with your hands, writing on this piece of paper. These are the things I have to do in order to stay organized and to stay successful, to be successful, okay? So it's really important that you have this e-learning schedule, and it's really important that you have this assignment tracker and you're using it. So what is your assignment for today? For this week, really? I want you to decide whether you want this one, or you want this one, or you want to create your completely new and organized and pretty one in your own notebook, okay? I want you to write something down. Either you print this out, or you create something on notebook paper, or you use this on your computer, whatever you need to do, okay? I want to see that you use it this week with all of your classes, and I want you to take a picture of it, and I want you to send me a message, okay? You don't know how to send a message? When you're in EDSB, right next to EDSB in the corner says My Messages, okay? So you click on that, and you're going to compose a message, and you're going to type Miss Rook. And I think if you put Rook in there, yep, my name comes up. Okay, I am not Rook's tool. I'm not a kindergarten teacher. This is me, Catherine Rook. And you're going to take that picture and you are going to send it to me to prove that you actually did check and do your assignment tracker, either on that page or on that page. So I am checking by Friday. I want to see by Friday that you have used this, you have written down something, you have taken a picture of it, and you have messaged it to me. And if it's not in my messages, then I am going to be upset, because you're not going to be successful, okay? And you're not going to get your points for this week either. So decide which one you want to use it this week, and then send me a message with it, with a picture of that assignment tracker, okay? That is it for today. Now, Wednesday, you need to come back, because I do have another assignment on Wednesday, all right? And that'll be more opportunity for you to use your assignment tracker, okay? So hopefully this is gonna help you stay organized. It's gonna help you stay more successful, okay? And you are going to be feeling less overwhelmed, okay? That's kind of the main thing. I don't want you to be overwhelmed. Again, always reach out to me anytime, message me, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. I look forward to you guys using these, and I look forward to seeing your pictures of the ones that you recreate, or the ones if you printed it out. Or if you find a different one online that you like better, because that's all I did was research and look online for different ones, okay? You find a different one you want to use that. I just want to see that you're keeping track and you're staying organized, okay? All right, have a wonderful Monday.